Shalom. Shalom, ya shalom, shalom, ya shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, Kala Mlah, Alahaynawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Give honor to the late elders, visit their rule. Strong salutation to you, brother out there that labor in silent doctrine and sincerity. Yahweh Shema Shah, Barakat for leg. Peace, blessing, salutation to the house of David, the elect. Brother Glory, Allah here, come back at you with my Calvary count. Your spirit, power, name, mercy, and favor of Yahweh Shema Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. November 20, 2023. Alright. Monday night. A couple more days, gonna be quote unquote Thanksgiving, so to speak. It's in a couple more days. Gonna be where everybody get their turkeys. Alright. Everybody get their turkeys and yams, you know, cranberry, right? Cranberry sauce and shit, you know, stuff in them, whatnot, you know. But it's ham hocks and shit, ham hocks and you name it, man. They gonna be getting down, celebrating this bullshit ass holiday, you know. They gonna be getting down, man. You know. But it's not for us, you know, that we got family that's not in this truth, man, that don't understand, or you know, they just hard headed and they can't get with the program, man. You know. See, the Most High has a program, has an itinerary, right? And this world has a program. This world has an itinerary, man. You know? Yeah, man. This world got an itinerary. This world got a program. And, you know, ultimately, our people, you know, our family members that ain't hearkening, You know, they want to do what America tell them to do, what they, what they familiar with. That's another thing, man. Uh, a lot of people don't want to let this thing go because they familiar. You know, that thing called familiar spirits. Which, what I'm saying, that's a different topic, but shit, it's like the same vibration though, man. When dealing with familiar spirits, is just, you know, you calling upon past dead ones, dead people. Familiar spirits is dead people, right? We're not supposed to do that. Those to be like demons. Demons that come, probably trying to come to you. You see, different instances was, Samuel brought, will allow Samuel to come prophesy to Saul after his death. Ultimately, you're not supposed to deal with familiar spirits. And our people was familiar with Babylon, quote unquote traditional. Yahweh called it the traditions of men. Some traditions of men are okay, right? Like for instance, when the Pharisees was talking about, y'all don't wash y'all hands. Certain different, rituals and things that were passed down. All right, that wasn't necessarily, if you didn't do it, it was a sin or not. Okay, but then you got certain stuff that are a sin that our people do is passed down from generation to generation. And they familiar with that and they don't want to let that go. You know, they got a habit, man. A horrible habit. Horrible habit. At that. You know? Horrible habit, man. Well, these, we tell our family, we try to tell them, we try to tell our parents. Some of them listen, some of them ain't. For the most part, majority of them don't listen. And when I say listen, they don't hearken, man. They don't take heed. Majority of them, your grandparents, forget about them. I don't, and it's not the, what I'm saying, not just forget about them, but like, they gone, man. A lot of family members are gone. They gonna get destroyed, man. You know, that's the reality of the matter. A lot of family members gonna get destroyed, and they not just. It ain't gonna be the Lord just gonna be destroying them. Just as the Lord, some hateful God, he just destroying. No, it ain't. Nah, motherfuckers been warned, man. Motherfuckers been told. Motherfuckers been reproved. As the scripture say, he that often reprove, he that is often reproved, hard in his neck is destroyed without remedy. That's not a scripture just for a certain individual. All right, though certain individuals gonna get their judgment, but overall, that's a general scripture for our people, man, because our people are being often reproved here in Babylon, and they heart in their neck, they stiff neck. That's what hard neck mean. They stiff neck, meaning rebellious. They rebelling against the law. Rebellion. All right. Sin is what is rebellion? Is sin. Rebellion is the sin of witchcraft. a lot. But yeah, rebellion is at the sin of witchcraft, man. Period. And the Lord gonna get up with a lot of folks, with a lot of people, man. You know, a lot of people gonna get it, straight up. But don't be celebrating Thanksgiving, man. Thanksgiving because it's wicked. It's the celebration of the destruction of our people, and the Lord is gonna get up with everybody that's celebrating. And how do you not celebrate it? You don't tell people Happy Thanksgiving, right? You don't eat none of that food, okay? You don't eat none of that food, man. You know, don't be going to don't go to a dinner on Thursday. All right, you saying you don't celebrate it, but you eating dinner with them on the Thursday, on the fourth Thursday of November, passing the fucking cranberry sauce, man. Passing plates around, passing the stuff in the cranberry sauce, in the turkey leg, man, and the yam, the candy yam, and the hot sauce, man. Passing the banana pudding, okay, the banana pudding and the sweet potato pie and the pecan pie, man, and the pumpkin pie, and you got the cake, the sake to me, the lemon cake. All right, just feasting. You don't sell, you know. I don't celebrate it, but I'm gonna eat this food. Nah, nigga, that's how you. That's how do you celebrate Thanksgiving? You come together, you have a gathering, and a, a celebration is a feast is a celebration, man. When we look at our high holy days, right? The high holy days, most of them are feast days. Or they say feast days. Or feast day is a high holy day, right? For the most part, because you got a day of atonement, that's not a feast day. You're not feasting or you're not eating on that day. All right. That's one of the days where you're abstaining from food and water. All right. But like the new moons and the Sabbaths, you will eat. Those would be holy convocations where you will come together and feast, so to speak. Uh, Passover. That's the Passover. that's a feast or a solemn feast. It's a solemn assembly. It's a solemn feast. Nevertheless, it's still a feast because Yahweh Shah and the 12 came together and had what something called the Last Supper. Where Yahweh Shah's Last Supper for the suffering took place. But they were what? They were eating, feasting, right? They were acknowledging the lamb, the Passover, man. And you got the Feast of Unleavened Bread, of course. And you got the Feast of Weeks, the Feast of Harvest, which is the Pentecost. All right. And then you got the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Ingathering. You got the memorial blowing of the trumpets, got the Feast of Dedication. All right. You got Purim, Destruction of Nicanor, Day of Simon. These are days you come together and you acknowledge the day, you acknowledge the time and the event, and you what is commemorated, brings always put it in remembrance. Okay, so what is Thanksgiving about? What are we commemorating on this day? Because remember, when days are when you're dealing with annual days, right? Right? When you're dealing with feast days, they're annual. I mean, right? They come around yearly. It's a yearly celebration. They come around once. Maybe a day, maybe a week, right? Maybe one day, maybe one whole week. But it comes around once every year, and it's held to commemorate or remember something and to celebrate it and never. If you celebrate and you commemorate, so you don't never forget, and it's passed down from generation to generation. Now, Thanksgiving. What are you commemorating? What are you remembering? Because it was set on the fourth of it was set on the fourth Thursday of every November every year by the quote unquote pilgrims, right? For what? To commemorate that day. All right, what was that day? That was the destruction of the Gadites, man. Destruction of the Native Americans. They were thankful for killing the Native Americans, man. Gad, all right, which is one of the tribes which is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. The tribe of Gad was at the forefront of getting slaughtered by Esau, man. The so-called pilgrims, and the so-called pilgrims, Esau commemorates that day, makes it a national holiday. All right, to always remember when they took the land from the Native Americans, man, so-called Native Americans, which is Gad. They took the northeastern part of America. That's where they took Gad from, because you had Gad, Reuben, and Issachar. All right, and I'm gonna say Zebulon too. You had them in America. Zebulon was really in Central America, but Issachar was up there in really in California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. I mean, come on, man. Issachar wasn't just in Mexico. We really do the history. Issachar was on the West Coast, was all throughout the West Coast, the West and Mexico and Texas as well. You know, just the Spaniards got to Central, the islands in Central America, Central and South America, right? They got to dealing with Issachar, they got to the Aztecs, but you had some of the same Issacharites up north as well, and ultimately the rest of the Edomite, whether they were hell French or English, whatever, You know, they pushed them out the Atlantic, pushed them, pretty much pushed them down to Mexico. You know, what's happened. But dealing with Thanksgiving, dealing with the East Coast, the forefront. That's where Gad was. Gad is Gad is all throughout the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Gad was all throughout the East Coast, from Maine down to Florida. From Maine down to Florida, you got Gad and Reuben. Reuben was the so-called Seminole Indians were all out through Florida and Carolina, mostly Florida. And then you got Gad up in the Northeast, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I mean, all them, them states up there, man. Shit down in Virginia, man. You know. And then you got Gad throughout the central U.S., but we talking about the East Coast. That's what the Pilgrims was called, Plymouth. All right, the Mayflower. It landed there. You know. So talk about some history, man. But this some history for your ass. Our people getting slaughtered by these devils, and then they commemorating it every year. It's a mockery. It's a shame. It's disgraceful. All right. And now that we know this, we should. Now that we have been enlightened, we should act accordingly. We should not celebrate this. We should not be part. We should not spend no money with these people. We should not buy no turkeys. We should not none of this. Every now it's quote unquote holiday season. October passed, you had Halloween and shit. All that other fuck shit, right? Now November come. Now it's all about turkeys and Thanksgiving and football and yada yada yada. The next month is gonna be about Christmas and it's gonna be all. So it's the holiday season. Everybody's feeling warm and fuzzy. Our people and our people, they're going to fit in so bad they're gonna spend the money, man. They're gonna spend the damn money. You know. But now, husband and life, we gotta act accordingly, man. Only the elect is gonna act accordingly. Everybody else gonna get destroyed. But I'm gonna close out giving up praise to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shalom Kakodash. Shalom Shalom Shalom.